Hey everybody, I'm Neoblade, and I'm here with Flandyn.
Hi, and welcome to the server.
And we're going to be showing off his computer and talking a little bit about the Redstone server.
That's right.
So tell me a little bit about your computer here. I mean, other than being a lot of materials, it would take me forever to mine all this redstone. What kind of functions does this thing have?
Well, currently you need to write programs for it. The current program I have is just decoding. Else it supports to add programs like multiplying, I believe dividing, subtraction, addition, all the logic gates obviously, and I'm planning to add games as well. Do you have drawings, which is another program I made, where you can draw simple figures, basically using these to joystick as a column.
Oh, these big redstone like sticks. I like how you have the setup on the input so you can just run into the different...
It's not powered now.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I was just kind of letting the piston go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is first thing it does. It can convert binary to numerical form.
Yeah, decimal.
Sweet. Let's demonstrate that real quick, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Just hit the numbers, then you can basically press start and wait for a minute so it can load the program, and then press start again.
Okay. Let's do this. Just randomly hit some buttons. I like buttons.
Yeah.
Calculating.
Yeah. Looks good. Wait for it to write, and there we go, I believe. So 37,448.
That's a big number. So let's do a quick little fly around your computer.
On the right here we have an accumulator and a mux, which works as a register. I have multiple of these all over the place, so instead of having one component which works as a register, where a register sends the outputs and the inputs to the correct places.
Okay.
This black here is basically the ALU, the main part of the CPU. CPU is consisted of ALU, RAM and ROM, and can also hold other things like cache, which is a fast memory in comparison to RAM, which is a slow one. This one does not contain a cache because I felt like I didn't want to add it. That's a 16-bit by the way, and this orange here is a 32-byte RAM dual read, which is important to notice. The GPU here is a bit difficult to explain because it has multiple stages. These green segments here, there's 4 of them right here, is game pixels. They're controlled by the RAM and the ALU, while the orange here is a cursor system which works as so you can write. That's basically where the joysticks comes in handy. The green 2 layers here are basically the joysticks, how they are powered. It uses the XY system as well as game pixels. These 2 blue lines here all over the place are for tic-tac-toe, which I haven't implemented yet, but I will. And then we have a simple 7-segment or 10 numbers 7-segment display.
Okay.
And that's basically the GPU code in a nutshell. This is the second core, just saying, because this computer is a 16-bit dual core computer. And the green one here, which we can take almost last, is it's named Double Dabble, which is a kind of a decoder which decodes from binary to BCD. BCD is way easier. The reason we used 7-segment display, 10 of them behind the displays, because we have the input BCD, which supports that. While if we had a binary input, we would have to have, in this case, over 1 million lines with decoding. These are the control panel. I've put a lot of work in it. It's So I've added two special functions here. One is multiplexer, where a multiplexer works that it blinks like in a Morse code.
Okay.
And that's a very general thing that's used in many computers. And then
Yeah.
I made one of my own creations, which I've named a telegraph, because unlike the telegraph, the multiplexer uses binary, while the telegraph uses decimal or numerous, as we use general length. And this one is just as long every time. Doesn't change. The telegraph can be faster if the signal is shorter. And then I have all these computer programs, or not programs, but simple function that can come in handy, which is branch and start, pause, turn off, and activate, deactivate. So we can basically turn on the dual core effect or turn it off. The branch is basically to jump from program to program. And then I have all the multiplex and the accumulators, which is basically center RAM, ALU, or anything else here.
Right on. Yeah, this is... How long did this take for you to build?
I made it over about 6-7 months, and I put in probably 150, maybe 200 hours to make it.
Yeah, that's... Wow.
And it should be noticed that when I started building this, I had a lot of help from a person called Black Belt Jr.
Okay.
The big problems with this thing was that problems occurred under the way. For instance, we had some things glitches, so I have to redesign things. For instance, the control panel has been made 3 times now because of 2
Redstone
bugs.
updates. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just to talk a little bit about your the server you're admin of now, switching subjects a little bit. What would you recommend for people to start off if they're just new to Redstone? Like,
yeah, well, there's a timeline to how to become better and better. But this server supports a lot to teach, and not to teach how to make things, but teach how to design them and develop stuff. Troubleshooting is very important. If you can't troubleshoot, you can't make things. That's a general logic thinking. But start with messing about the game techniques and how we can power the redstone, how the redstone is powered in each different way. That's a very important thing. And then move over to the logic gates, then to an adder, then to the ALU. And when you hit the ALU, it will go up a light for you. So you just need to understand everything to the ALU, and when you hit the ALU, you will basically be able to make a numbers of different things. You would be a developer, not a learner anymore.
hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you like this, go check the Redstone server. Just Googling Redstone server, you can come up with their information. Register and fill out an application. They'll be happy to check you out and help you out and increase your skill and all that fun stuff. And yeah.
Subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.